Hello War Selection community, I'm your host B32 and today we have some 2v2 game from the 2v2 tiny tournament that Big Bad Wolf and Mezum Body arranged from some while ago. So who are the players that we're gonna watch today? Now I think I probably said it already, but well, whatever it is, we have no choice. The best players, or one of the best players in this tournament, was Cyber and T3P3RO. And who are the opponents? Because if I pick this match, it's probably not because of the map. I mean, the map does look nice, I have to admit. It looks a very nice map. But I picked this because of course, the gameplay. So the opponents are... Wait, what the... Didn't we just saw them before a minute ago? Okay, never mind. Alright, QF and... okay, again. So, round 2. Round 2. QF and the other ally against Cyber and T3P3RO. Will they be able to make a comeback in this game? Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out very soon. So, because of the uniqueness of this map, you cannot really build a lot in your environment, which means that if your opponent, for instance Cyber here, because this is very not equal. This is not equal symmetry. So it's a symmetrical map, obviously, but it's inverted symmetrical map. So this iron here is inverted to this location. Okay. So Cyber has the edge in terms of area. He can make as much as he wants, there's no problem for him. But the thing is, his opponent, this side, doesn't have the luxury. In front of him here, we got Cyber. And on the left here, we got a huge wood line, which honestly, I don't even know if it's accessible to walk through. I would assume you can, because you see the fish there, so you probably can walk here. And all the way here. There is no guarantee. I mean, actually, yes, you can see from the map. It's crossed because you see it's a shallow water. It's a bit more brighter. It's very nice to visually see it. So you can definitely walk through there. Even a cavalry can walk through that. I suspect. So yes, you can definitely walk all the way. But the thing is, you don't have any space to build. So you can make a warehouse. Maybe a house or two and a pier. That's about it. So this is not really fair, is it? It's not really fair at all. But it is what it is. This is the map that the players have been given, and they have to cope with that. So how does T3P3RO deal with this disadvantage? Well, he doesn't take any risk. And he builds very, very efficiently because you don't have any space. So you have to build very efficiently. He has 3 pits, he has a stone cutter, and he is producing slingers. Now, because of the tight nature of this map, warriors are not really helpful. Although warriors could go to the opponent's base very fast, because of the tightness, warriors will lose 9 out of 10. In most scenarios, which are very important to decide a match. Now on this side here, you can see that the Chinese player didn't want to take any risk. He made 6 pits at the front, very close to Cyber base. If Cyber loses this area, actually Cyber is being attacked at the moment, and quite a few damage as well. You can see a few workers dying here. Actually, a lot of workers down here. It appeared that the Chinese player took some revenge against Cyber round 2, and it seems that Cyber is in a pickle. He doesn't have any army, a little bit of snaggers here and there, but they're not enough at all. He barely has any food production there. If those sningers, not only those, but if this army of sningers come in and kill those workers, then there is nothing stopping this from deteriorating to nothing, really. Now I see some mazement coming up, slowly going to the base here, And then those macemen will start to perish all of these houses. And you know what will happen? Cyber will be in a very tough position and he will not be able to produce anything. Not that he has any units to produce to begin with, but it will only become worse. And honestly, instead of focusing this, I'll focus the houses. Sure, they are annoying, sure they're doing damage, but houses cost wood, a lot of wood, and that means that Cyber will have to invest all of that wood on those houses. Now he upgrades them because he doesn't have any options. If he doesn't upgrade them, he will not have pop. So yeah, that's something. You can definitely tell that Cyber is a little bit in a pickle, but he managed to hold it now because his opponent is producing mass macemen, and macemen are not very efficient at killing slingers. Actually, they're the worst at killing slingers. So yeah, this is not gonna cut it. Now I see Cyber is opting to make stables. I'm a bit surprised there because, yeah, well, Cyber doesn't have any wood. But yeah, that's something. He also did not take the upgrade yet because he was not in a position to even consider that. His opponent, on the other hand, here, I would assume already finished the upgrades for economy. Yes, he did. He just need to upgrade houses, a lot of houses. They don't cost a lot, but you know, we still have to do it. And macemen did cost him a lot of resources. They cost 25 wood each maceman. So for Asia, 25 wood would be significant. At the top side here, T3P3RO walled it, and the gate is open, but it's fine. This is gonna be quite the challenge. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but I don't know why, but wait, whose workers is that? QF, right? Yeah. Alright. So, for some reason, Q is gathering stone, which has a lower efficiency than wood. And this map has a lot of wood. I mean, he in his back base, he has dispatch, dispatch, and dispatch, which will be more than sufficient for quite a while. And even if you don't want this one, you can this stone, you can still grab this wood, you know. You also have food here, a lot of food to be honest. There's really a lot of options. Anyways, a lot of slingers and archers. Wow, that's a lot. But the thing is, there is a wall here, so unless there is a gap, which I doubt, you'll not get in. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm a bit tired today. No, it's evening, and after studies, I'm tired a bit. But it's fine. It's fine. So, I'm just thinking out loud. I see many cavalry coming out from Cyber. Let's see, is he getting iron? Oh, we got a problem here. We got a small problem. There is no iron. No iron for Cyber. The only iron node that Cyber can take is this one, but it's not in control. So in a way, this player has access to a huge iron deposit. And now because he's controlling this area, Cyber doesn't have any iron. So getting horsemen is a good idea in that case. Because their base value is that high, is that good. Let's look at Cyber economy because I don't think he's in a good spot. His food must be lacking a lot because he's producing units. Yeah, he's producing, there's a lot of workers as well, but he needs more. And he is trying his best, but it looks a bit tough. His base is tight, so he'll manage to hold the line. It's costing him quite a bit, but he is managing. Now, how many workers did you lost here? Are these... what the... oh well. You cannot save everyone, I guess. anyhow, this player should start to opt into Iron Age, because Cyber, it will eventually be able to opt into Iron Age as well. Although it doesn't seem like it, but his ally, the T3P3RO, can just send iron to him, you know? He just need to produce more workers on iron, or Cyber just needs to find this iron node, and yeah, that's manageable. It's gonna take a while, but yes, you can see that Cyber is exploring the map. I assume that's the purpose of this lone cavalry, otherwise it would not make any sense. So he's probably exploring the map, looking for iron, as he's clearing the animals, which to be honest it's not a bad idea anyways, because the animals are a bit dangerous. As you can see, they managed to kill a horseman. I mean, there's 2 boars here, so it's kinda expected. The only issue is that now there's a huge army in this base. Now he has a forge, but he doesn't have food. He doesn't have any food. And because of the harassment from this Chinese player is still up and running, it's gonna cost Cyber quite a while to deal with that. Economy wise, he will be idle for a bit, and you can see a lot of workers are dying because he doesn't have any food. He cannot support an army, and because he cannot support an army, he will slowly be behind. Now I don't know if it's lucky or not, but this Chinese player doesn't want to age up to Iron Age. He just continues to pressure him with slingers, which in my opinion is not the right choice, because you have the advantage. Any more time you give into the Cyber will not actually contribute to winning. So the only thing Cyber needs to do is produce workers, you know, and he can just produce either boats or something else. I can see the idea of producing towers around and slowly pushing and pressuring like that, but it's not very efficient in terms of economy. But it is an option, and Cyber is in a horrendous spot right now. Eventually he will lose all of the workers. Eventually, not yet, but yeah, it will get to that point. Now on the other side, Q, he's persistent today with the Rams. He wants those Rams, boy. Now the problem with the Rams, and it's something you have to take into account, because of how tight the map is, the entrance is either from this side or this side, but Rams themselves have a big hitbox or area, surface area, that they need to move around, so they bump into every single building or thingy along the way. So in reality, taking down those walls is as inefficient as anything else, because he will take this wall, Cyber or T3P3RO will just make another walls here, and that's it. It's an infinite loop. Well, not really infinite, but you'll buy so much time that it doesn't really matter. Those Rams are very good when the base is very open, and it's extremely hard to defend against that. This is a very strong tower, and I don't even know why. Actually, the range doesn't matter much, because the maximum range of the Springgold is, I think, at bare minimum lower than the tower range, at least. So it's not really bringing any benefit. So those Rams probably cost him quite a fortune, but did not provide anything to show for it. So eventually, if it continues like this, well, eventually is not very far from now, Q will lose all the houses, military buildings, and start losing workers. Or so I think, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this doesn't look promising for Q. Q will lose and then all the people have to do is go in and kill the economy of this Chinese player. Although to be honest, it's only Bronze Age, so it's not really a threat. I think at this stage the pair can 1v2. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this, Cyber is definitely not in a good spot. There's no iron, there's barely any workers. Actually, there is no workers anymore. I think they're just hiding inside this tower and just buying time. Just buying time. Now various, I have to say, good gameplay overall, I like it. This will take forever to take it down, but you know, 25 damage. Half of the damage is being negated, so that's something. But yeah, if you have enough spingles, you can definitely take it down. I would not make 3 spingles, that's not really important. That's a lot. Instead of it's better just kill remaining workers, keep a few spearmen around just to make sure it's not gonna die randomly, and that's it. On the other side there you can see this is a lol moment, because like, yeah, I am annihilating Cyber, or this Chinese player is annihilating Cyber, but the problem is he hasn't really killed Cyber. He's just playing with his food like a cat with his mouse, you know? He's just playing with his food. But Cyber will have the last laugh, because T3P3RO carried them. Now, to be honest, Cyber in a way also played a good role by delaying his opponent as much as he could, because if he could group up with this player, then that will be bad for T3P3RO. It will be much more difficult. And now Cyber lost, or to be honest, Cyber just deleted the altar. Well, it's over anyways. So the match is over, and it was quite interesting. You saw how attacking and pressuring the opponent can do a long way. Alright, so the point to take from this match, if you noticed, is first of all, weird shapes, and it's asymmetrical map. You need to see that immediately, or at least figure that out, because that's important detail, especially when you see this iron node. So you have to take that into account. It's anti-symmetrical. For Cyber, that was very important, because this metal is the only metal that he could achieve if he managed to defend. And he had some time that he could defend, and he could have made some upgraded versions of his units, but he was under siege all the time, so that's a bit of a struggle. But yeah, this was a nice match overall, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well, it seems like the Chinese players didn't manage to make a comeback. They did show their potential, and it was a nice one. Very nice. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, consider subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting, and all the good stuff. And yeah, go play ranked and have fun. See you on the next one. Bye.